same people that's going after Donald Trump. It's the same people polluting your fucking air, the water, poisoning your food sources. All of these foods now being recalled all of a sudden. Are you not aware of what's really happening right now?
If you're a Democrat or a liberal watching this and you disagree with what this man says, then by your own standards, you're a racist. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants and Satan, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters because truth conquers. Now, part of truth is, what do actual people think? We don't get an accurate portrayal of that hearing the media tell us what those people think. Now, the very anti-racist, very racist acting media seems to have a narrative on black people, which kind of from the get-go seems like that's kind of racist of them, isn't it? They just tell us what all black people think politically, like they're all for Biden, they're all against Trump, and by the way, if they're not for Biden, then they ain't black, that kind of thing. I get fascinated by hearing what actual people think because I am fascinated by truth. So here in the wake of President Trump's conviction, and certainly before that, and probably for a while after that, believe it or not, there are black people who will tell you what they think. Now, certainly not all of any race will support Trump, but we're seeing more and more people of all races support President Trump, including black people, contrary to what the racist media tells us. So I want to share some of these clips that I've seen. I find them pretty interesting. Take a look.
So I just made a big donation to Donald Trump's campaign. I completely maxed out my credit card.
He ain't black, right, Biden?
And when I get paid tomorrow, guess what? I'm matching that donation again because I'm fucking tired of this bull. I'm tired of the tyranny from dictator Joe Biden. Judge Merch and all these other communist tyrant minions of dictator Joe Biden.
I think he's saying that pretty good.
All right, this is our moment in history. Do you want to be free? Do you want to be an American? Do you want to have freedom? Then you got to stand up and you got to fight with everything you have. You got to donate like crazy to Donald Trump's campaign. You got to register voters to vote for Donald Trump. It's time to rise the up.
Well, apparently he hasn't listened to the media that will tell him what he thinks. He appears to be a free thinker. Okay. Well, this is a quick snapshot of how the media and some Democrats might react to a free thinking person like that. Yeah. It's a little subtle, but also not so subtle and like pretty true. Because of course we have books like this. White Rural Rage. Haha, white people are bad, black people are good as long as they vote Democrat. By the way, this book is written by two white guys. It's great. But of course, this book, you can tell by the not so subtle subtleties of the cover. This pickup truck with American flags. So these guys are pretty anti-American and they're anti-Trump, which means they're extra anti-American. Little Trump Pence old school sticker on the side of the truck. This is, of course, demonizing Trump as a racist. Boy, they're trying to beat that drum that's just been decomposed for quite a while. Let's see more clips that kind of produce reality that shows this fiction book is in fact fictional. Our old friend Shani Rich with some Man on the Street interview.
How do you feel about Trump being convicted in New York City?
I vote for him in 2024.
You think people are still supporting him?
Of course they're supporting him.
Why?
Because he's Trump.
Name me 3 things Biden done did for us for real.
I couldn't tell you.
And I'ma wait.
Shout out to my boy Trump, though. My boy Trump. I can't wait till you come home, boy. You gonna be the real one, boy.
Are you still voting for Trump?
Hell yeah. Who ain't gonna vote for him? My boy gonna be the president locked up on game.
That's it.
Hey, man. Free Trump.
And of course, once again, it would be a rather racist thought to believe all black people support Trump, or all of one race supports Trump, or all black people don't support Trump. But of course, we're here to shine some spectrums of truth, which is very contrary to the very racist narrative that the media and leftists have. So let's hear more.
Let me say this. My mind was not made up before, but it is definitely made up now.
Post-conviction.
And I will definitely be voting for Donald Trump because the weaponization of the legal system, it is so blatant. This corruption cannot stand. Whether I like Donald Trump or not, which I don't, I feel that it is essential that I vote for him because I must stand against the lawfare that was put on display by the Democratic Party, Alvin Bragg, all of these folks. And it's a shame because I'm a New Yorker. I live here in New York. As a black man who lives in the United States and in New York, I know what it's like to have the legal system used against you, specifically targeting you. At the end of the day, to expect us to just sit back and watch this happen and just ride with it like it's okay, like we're stupid and we don't see what's going on, that's crazy.
The media treats you like you're stupid and that you don't know what's going on. By the way, of any race, but also the black race.
Because if you can do something like this to a former president of the United States, just imagine what they can do to us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm all in. Trump 2024.
Well, that's just some inconvenient, nuanced thought. Let's hear more. Hopefully it'll prove the made-up narrative is nonfiction.
Hi, everyone. So I'm currently in Florida right now with my son who graduated high school last week. And I turned on the radio to hear that America is a little dimmer than I found it 20 years ago. I am 40 years old. This June,
by the way, he looks very young for 40. He eats a lot of collagen. Good for him.
Will be 3 years since I became American. This year will be the very first year in my entire life that I will have the opportunity to vote for a president.
Sure, it'll be Biden.
I will be voting for a convicted felon. Make America great again.
It is the time of We the People, so let's hear more of what we the people think. We'll get back to this in a second, but first, are you looking to burn more calories to lose weight, maybe get a little bit ripped, or detoxify your body because we're always swimming in a sea of toxins, or you're looking to de-stress yourself because you live a stressful lifestyle called life? Well, one of the most effective ways I've found to accomplish all of those objectives, solve those problems, is with the Bond Charge Infrared Sauna Blanket. It's like an all-in-one tool for your complete wellness. And when it comes to saunas, the Bond Charge Infrared Sauna Blanket is the most cost-effective, space-efficient sauna system on the market. I love it. It's super powerful, heats up super fast, it's easy to clean, and convenient because you just put it away when you're done. I'm in it at least 3 days a week, and I always feel fantastic after my sessions. Nobody does it better than Bond Charge, a holistic wellness company with a wide variety of tools to help you optimize your health in every way. And as an added bonus, Bond Charge products are HSA, FSA eligible, giving you up to a 40% tax-free savings. To bring the power of infrared saunas into your life in the most cost-effective, convenient way possible, check out the Bond Charge Infrared Sauna Blanket at bondcharge.com/JPReacts. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code JPReacts to get 15% off all Bond Charge products. I love them. Now back to the video.
People, it doesn't matter how or what you feel about Donald Trump, but if you're a true student of the Constitution, if you're a student of law, even if you have a moral standard of justice, all of America ought to be afraid right now.
Yeah.
For that man to be convicted without the right to adequately defend himself from charges that weren't even stated. We've lost our republic. Our Constitution is dead, and everyone else in America, we ought to be afraid for ourselves. It's not a good thing. And for those that think it is, that's the enemy.
It's interesting when the media is not telling you what people think, but you're actually hearing what people think from the people themselves. It's a different picture.
There's a lot of y'all who voted Democrat, who had issues with Trump. Not even that you even know why you had your issues, just the media pushed it. And so you guys hated him. All right, it's all good. But at some point, many of y'all have changed your mind. And you now support Trump, but you're doing it on a sneak. Come on, y'all. Let's own up to it so that we can all support this man together.
The hood is waking up. And what I mean by that is the lower income blacks that the Democratic establishment has been holding on to, even they're starting to see through the crap.
I would dare say Democrat establishment and the evil shadow people behind it are one of the greatest, most potent awakening forces on the planet right now. They're waking people up all over the place because what they're doing, it's not hidden. It is very obvious, and that's a very potent awakening force. And lastly, if you're sitting there thinking, I am so not a racist, therefore I believe no black person could ever vote Republican, I want you to know that's very racial thinking.
Donald Trump found guilty on all 34 charges. And you liberals and Democrats are having a debate. Boy, y'all shouting for joy. We got him. We got him. We finally got him. Are you serious? He can still run for president. So don't jump for joy. Don't celebrate too quick. Just like the mugshot. The more you indict, the more we unite. You get what I'm trying to tell you? And let me talk to my family out here. All my Trump supporters. I need y'all to be cool. Don't go out there acting crazy. Don't get out in the streets protesting, causing a riot. That's what they want you to do. Let everything run its course. Because November the 5th, Donald Trump will be president. I'm telling you. We're going to make this thing so big to where it can't be rigged. Trump 2024, baby. Let's go.
Well, that's what people are thinking. And if you don't like it, then that probably means you want those people silenced. And think about yourself for a second. And if you're a viewer of mine, I'm sure that's not you. But just in case this video crosses someone else's path, I had to say it. So thank you for watching this video with me. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'll look forward to hearing that because I care about what people actually think, because I'm a fan of truth. I think truth conquers evil. It conquers lies, hypocrisy, and deception. The only question is, how long does it take? But I would dare say time is accelerating right now. With that said, my freedom-loving friend, I look forward to seeing you on our next video. But until then, do stay free.